Hey gamers, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about Ronin Kunai build. With this build, you can melt your enemies and decimate them in both Rivals and Nightmare Survival mode. So let's get into the build. For our ultimate, as usual we have Breath of Izanami. For our class ability, we are going with Flaming Roar. Alternatively, we can switch this with Healing Incense, but we will cover that later. For our perk 1, we are going with Enhanced Ghost Weapons. This will increase the damage from all ghost weapons by 50%. As this build focus on ghost weapons, this will be the core of this build. For our perk 2, you can go with Cure All, which will heal all our allies when we heal ourselves. As this build doesn't focus on healing, you can go with Quick Regen, which will increase our healing and health regen by 50%. It's up to your personal preference. I prefer going with Quick Regen as the health regen by 50% can come in handy. For our perk 3, we are going with Legendary, which will enable us to equip 1 additional Legendary items. But this also means we don't get any additional perk with our ultimatum. Let's see whether it's worth it. Now let's get into our gear. For our katana, as usual we have Water Katana. I rerolled some of the properties and somewhat happy with it. The thing with reroll is, when we get your gear to higher key, the properties percentage for the said attributes increases. So make sure to get your gear to 120 key before rerolling, unless you want to waste your resource. For your property, you want to have melee damage and melee stagger damage. For your perk you want to have Burning Blade and Way of the Flame. I am still trying to reroll Way of the Flame. Getting Cursed Weapon to reroll your second perk is pain in the ass. The best way to get Cursed Weapon thus far is Nightmare Survival. For your ranged, you want to choose Forbidden Medicine. Note that this is going to be your sole way of healing. For Ronin, who is a healer, this is not great. But our build, focus on damage and not healing. So we are going for only one healing method, and that is Forbidden Medicine. For your property, you want to choose Blast Radius and Status Effect Damage. For your perk, you want to choose Black Powder Bomb and Flash Bomb if possible. For your charm, we are going with Stealth Charm and not Ronin Charm. This will give us the extra ghost weapon damage it requires. For your property 1, you would want to choose Ghost Weapon Damage with as high as damage percentage possible. For your property 2, you would want to choose either Fire Damage or Oni Damage. You can also go with Cooldown Reduction on kill. As you can see, I don't have much luck and didn't get any of that perk. For your perk, you want Combat Regeneration and Fire Master. For our kunai, we are going with Spirit Kunai. For every kill, it will reduce your cooldown by 10 seconds. So you would want to hurt your enemy a little bit before using kunai. For our property, you would want to choose Ghost Weapon Damage and Cooldown Reduction on kill. For our perk, we want Supermassive, which will deal extra damage and cause lighter enemies to thrown back. For our perk 2, you would want to choose Hidden Blade. This will throw 5 blades at once, and with Supermassive, all those 5 blades will deal extra damage. If you can't get Hidden Blades in perk 2, you can go for Fired Up. For our Ghost Weapon 2, we are going with Caltrops. For property, you would want Ghost Weapon Damage and Cooldown Reduction on kill. For our perk, you would want Fired Up and in Deep Bags. I am still in the process of rerolling Deep Bags. In theory, we should have 110% Ghost Weapon Damage, 50% from our perk and technique tree, and 60% from our charm and ghost weapons. I have 108% Ghost Weapon Damage, so let's go and try our build. I am not going to use bombs for Rivals, just to show you how powerful our kunai and Caltrops is. As you can see from the video, this build caused tons of damage to regular enemies and stand on its own against Onis. This build is great for rivals and nightmare survivals, but not so great for OYO chapters. For OYO chapters, you would want to switch to healing incense and cure all. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel and drop your comments on the build. I will soon get back to you with Samurai Parry God build.